I got that. All right, yeah, we are in there.
Yeah, doing things 40 Spice.
Fuck yeah! But I got a shot of Jim Beam, Fire, which I've never been a fan of Fireball. Never liked it, but I got that just for shits and giggles the other day, and I was like, this is pretty good.
Dude,
I don't mind it.
It's like fucking Big Red, man, the Fireball scene.
Dude, I like cinnamon flavor.
I loved it until I blacked out enough on it, and then we had a good like 3-year run. You know, you could buy it for girls, you could buy it for guys. It became really popular, made it like super easy. I love accessible shit, you know. And then the downward fucking John Denver experience. Like, am I gonna lose a foot because of how much fucking sugar I just put?
Dude, that's it. There's a reason. The proof isn't that high.
Yeah.
It's because the sugar is what gets you more fucked up. Is what people don't understand about that and about different shit.
Yeah.
What's that one that gets you like?
I'm
trouble.
Rumplemans.
That's the one I'm trying to think of. Is fucking Rumplemans. That one will get you.
I have a whole bit on it, and not only it was like it's how white trash people like me brush their teeth. It's
like it'll work.
It's 100 proof peppermint schnapps. Like think about Jim Beam 70 proof. It's 30% more strong than this, which is insane
Because of all the sugar.
Yeah. So I've been off the booze, but I'll join you for one.
Oh yeah, no one needs to know what
I'm
time
an adult
it is.
now. Yeah, fuck dude. YOLO.
Whoops.
Man, that is good. Yeah, I ate edibles at 6 o'clock this morning. So let's just see.
So this is it towards the end?
Yeah.
Of how you're feeling?
Oh, I have no idea, man. I'm so high all day, every day now. Like, lifting heavy shit for a living has just made me numb. Like, I just smoke enough to the point where just...
Yeah, I'm on the go all day long with my day job and then doing that, which I haven't been doing the podcast in the past couple of weeks. I'm sorry. Just fucking busy.
Yeah.
Doing shows, putting on a lot more shows than I've been doing.
It's crazy to see him finally pop up because I was so worried about this market, everything around, like the way people are acting. Like it's tough, man. Like my grandma's been sick, in and out of the hospital. Like it's been a lot to go. Like I want to pursue this, but I want to be safe. But at the same point in time, as long as like the venue's bringing us, it's on them. Like I've tried to do the best I can, but it's like
everyone is safe. Everyone is safe as they can be. But I mean, it's
a catch-22.
It's a damn if you do, damn if you don't. And it's like, you know, if you don't want to come out, don't. It's okay. It's all right. And if you want to come out, cool. And if you don't want to come out, that's all right too. But don't shame people that do want to go out.
Exactly, man.
They're protecting themselves. They're doing the best they can. I mean,
you gotta go.
You gotta give people a break. God damn it.
I never thought Billy Corgan, but yeah, dude, Billy Corgan. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage.
Yeah.
Fucking every goddamn day. Although my grandmother's been training for this like her entire life. She never left the house. Like before, never drank a day in her life. Never smoked a day in her life.
Oh, my like, grandmother will be fine as well.
Fucking Fox News 24/7. You know, she's got a clown collection. You can already picture where this is going.
Fox News will melt your brain. My dad's been getting on this kick about this new radio show that talks politics 24/7. I get in the truck, I'm like, dude, this shit's gonna melt your brain if you keep listening to it, man. This isn't good. This isn't good.
She texted me and was like, my phone's not working, and I said, is it the Democrats? And she just said yes.
It's Russia. That's what's funny. I liked how Jimmy Kimmel was talking about the whole Robin Hood thing, and he was like, it's Russian bots, and it's like, shut up, Jimmy.
Dude, man, I love.
Someone told you to say that.
I just love the real guy finally trying to get a W. You know, that's just so fucking funny.
That right there, and I love how everyone recently is like a fucking expert in the stock market now.
I love it. Hey, I made $36 in a week. Let me tell you what the fuck I can do.
It's like, dude, I watched you eat ham sandwiches all week. Shut your mouth. You don't know anything about the stock market.
Yeah. I know a guy.
So many. I swear. And that's like that with anything that goes on in the news. Everyone's a fucking expert at something that they Googled and Wikipedia'd like 2 or 3 times.
I can't say I'm not
Jesus.
like completely guilty of like reading something one time and spitting that fact out. Like I know what the fuck I'm talking about, but it's never on like. It's not like I'm going on a Facebook rant right now about my financial future. I put in my notice. You know, I quit my job. My
trust
yeah,
man. My
yeah,
CBD.
dude. Oh yeah, dude. Absolutely.
No one needs to know what time it is.
It's tool time. Tim the Tool Man Taylor. You know Tim Allen got busted for like 163 kilos of cocaine in like before he became famous.
That doesn't surprise me because like, you know, aspiring comedians, man, like people that are coming up, there's no telling what job they do. Like that's the thing.
That's true too, man. I'm not into like TikTok where I'm 36, you know, so I'm like still a little behind the internet. I'm like trying to get better at social media. I'm trying.
I'm not that good at it either.
I suck, dude. And I just hate, I don't need people in my life.
I just don't have the time to, you know, always trying to, I mean, I do the best I can. I'm not that good at it.
Look at this fucking sandwich I'm having. Holy shit. Like,
you know, I mean, I try to be relevant, but it is, there is a fucking art and a science to it. Mm-hmm. And I'm not that good at it.
I tried to do a set edit today and YouTube upload. And
I just try to be funny, man.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Dude,
that's
all
you gotta
be
do,
funny.
Man. That's the end game, right? That's why we're here. You got just fucking be yourself.
The only reason I started this at all, or the podcast, I mean, is because of COVID. I couldn't go out and do comedy. I couldn't go out to the bar, so I fucking brought it here.
It's a good move,
and,
man.
Yeah, dude, I just enjoy doing it. And, I mean, I'm slowly getting, it's not like popped or anything. I mean, I have my, you know, really, loyal followers. And I really, I started, and I hate those people that are like, merch drop, buy the merch, buy the merch. And I put out some stuff. And, I had a few people buy some shirts. And I was like, I really appreciate that.
The fact that you're doing merch too, that's rad, man. I've had the goal and like the game and the end game and like know the idea, but I just haven't. I've got a guy that locally, one of my best friends, man's a really good artist, and I was like already getting him with a logo and a design for shows. But I think I'm just gonna use that for me instead and just try to book everything I can. Like other people doing productions in town and seeing it actually working and going. Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, dude,
like, we can roll, dude. That's all that matters.
Fucking tripping at how well the shows have turned out.
Yeah.
The one this past Thursday, which it was outside and it was cold, and I get that. I hardly made shit on that show.
Yeah.
But usually, you know, I'll make pretty good money on shows, but yeah, this past Thursday I didn't make shit on that.
Happens though.
But yeah, dude,
I've driven.
There's no guarantees in this business. You know, you can have a killer lineup and still like it's just like I said, it's cold. It's you know, it's Super Bowl that weekend. Most people are saving up and waiting to go out Sunday. I mean, I get it.
Yeah,
but it was just it's still a show. I had fun.
Dude, I'm booking shows in Newbern that's 70 some miles away. It's like I'm just hoping you guys try.
Yeah, because you're not in that community.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to bring. It's the whole point of like branching out. Why it's terrible, but everybody's. Dude, I used to run a live music venue here in town and seeing bands that coming up, 8 people, 10 people, 12 people, 20 people. It's the whole point. You got to build it, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like my YouTube channel is doing slow.
Yeah, I've got like 40 views.
But
like my highest is 45, I think.
But my Facebook is doing pretty good though. I mean, I started an Unfiltered and Offensive group on Facebook. Yeah. That's doing pretty good.
It's crazy, like, we found each other just now.
Just from doing shows.
Yeah, man.
Have you always been doing shows in Wilmington?
Dude, no, man. I started off here. I did one open mic here. I did another one. And then I went to Charlotte with a buddy and went to Comedy Zone. And somehow he got me on. And then the promoter liked me and just kept bringing me back to Charlotte. And from there, I just...
Dude, that's literally all it takes,
yeah,
man.
It was like one show and one dude. And, like, me and this guy, Paul Baeza, man, my Cuban B... Reach out, I'm that fucking kid. He's awesome, dude. He used to like sell suits and shit too. And fucking come up on a show in a fucking full suit and just like look like he just was like.
Dude, when I was doing Dead Crow all the time, there was like some nights where I was dressed up really nice. And I was like, I even addressed it on the stage. I was like, people ask me all the time, like, why you dress up? I'm like, I got to keep the tricks guessing.
Scallywags, hee-haws.
Got to keep the tricks guessing.
Yeah. Dude, I feel like I haven't been laid since Nam. That was like the one thing about like not drinking really anymore. They don't tell you about that aspect. Like a sober one night stand, it's just fucking awful.
I tell you what, and a lot of people hate me for this, but I don't care. My whole world can be crumbling down around me. Everything could be on fire, but I can get some booty.
Yeah, it's a gift and a curse. Don't get me wrong. I literally now it's like the Sam Morrill bit when he's like,
I've been stabbed by women, like dude.
I've had a brick to my windshield. I love like Spanish women. Most girls I've dated are like Puerto Rican. Oh yeah. I need somebody to really want to kill me in my. I know how I'm going out in this world, like pillow, maybe a gun behind it, but definitely a woman taking me out for sure.
I'd be okay with that.
You live and die on this. You fucking go out on the shield,
The guy that gets suffocated by the big thick thighs that he loves, like.
No, mine would definitely be like a hate.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, mine would be like a pillow, definitely. Like, I saw your phone, I fucking found your toe imprint, went through your shit, fuck you.
That is funny, I have seen that where dudes do it on their fucking toes. Like, dude, how about you just don't cheat?
I've got nothing to hide.
You thought about that? Have you thought about that? How about instead of going through all that trouble, how about don't be a piece of shit and cheat?
How hard is it to be a good human being,
I don't, dude, I have really I have no sympathy for cheaters, I really don't. That's what, like, it's weird, like...
No, I'm a good human being in that aspect.
Like, I don't care. Like, it's weird. Like, I'm not like a strong moralist. But that is one thing. It's like, that's not cool.
You gotta draw your lines.
Because that fucks with, like, that really fucks with people's heads. And like, I've been like really fascinated lately about like the human psyche and like the brain and like, dude, it's like the dopamine that gets released from like love and that and like the rebound effect. It's like, dude, like you could really fuck someone's shit up. It's like, and not everyone's strong-willed. Like sometimes it just takes one little thing to really throw people fucking.
I was like the original ghost. Like I worked at mall kiosk when I was like 19 to like 28. So all I did was sit there and talk to girls for a living for fucking like a solid decade.
See, I do electrical. Like, the only like woman that we'll see on there is like she's the homeowner and she's married. And 9 times out of 10, she's a bitch. If she's got the money to pay you to be in there, dude. You know she's not cool. Nothing. Is there anything scarier than a rich, successful white woman?
Oh man, I mean it's intimidating, but I love them. I love the power trip. I love the ego of like I know who I am as a person, where I'm still gonna chop the fucking tree down. I don't care who you are. Like I'm going for it.
I'm not like I don't have any complex or anything. Yeah. Like I don't care what anyone does. Like if I like you, I like you. I don't care. Same. But a woman that just hates men and is very successful, that is nothing is scarier.
Yeah.
A rich, successful white woman with a grudge.
I hate, like, Karen got so goddamn popular. It was such a good time there for a while. We had a ride, Yeah. That shit is everywhere now.
You know what? When I get on, like, dating sites, I swipe right on every Karen. I'm gonna give you a chance.
Dude, I'm
gonna give you a chance. Even if you got the fucked up, haircut.
I fucking met a girl. So I did Bumble one time and I was blacked out, right? And I woke up and I had this like bee shit on my phone. I was like, what did I fucking get into? Like,
they have to hit you up first.
Correct. So I had the like couple things. So my buddy told me about it. I don't even remember. So mid blackout, I made this profile. Apparently it was decent. First girl to hit me up, I'm like, all right, well, I don't really want to do anything, but if you want to come over, place is dope, got a bar, if you want to have a couple drinks, let's just see where it goes. She said, yeah. I was like, holy shit, this is going to be awesome.
It is, dude, it is crazy how quick. I like, I'm always going out doing shows. Like, I tell women straight up, like, I can give you everything but time.
Yeah, it is tough, man.
I can give you everything but time. And I can't. I'm just not relationship ready right now. But yeah, I'm a big advocate for dating sites.
Dude, this chick...
Come out to the show.
This fucking chick, man. She comes over and she gets out of an Uber. It looks like she just got off like a telephone pole at Duke Electric. She's in like a full fucking bright, like OSHA certified jacket. She's fucking
God.
like Carhartt. I'm like, oh man, I could still drink enough to make this look awesome. Like, let's see where this goes.
If anything, it's like as a comic, you're like, this is funny.
Oh, this is the best part.
This is hilarious.
I got absolute gold out of this. So this girl ends up blacking out. I couldn't find her. I was like, I should have put a bell on that broad. She was like in my back on top of my washer and dryer, like out. Get her up, like get her upstairs, put her in my bed. And when she was like undressing, bro, she took her sock off and like she had a black foot. Like Mr. Deeds, like chin down black. And then this girl's in my bed and I have to like tuck her in the sheets. I'm like sitting on top of her.
And you don't want to touch it.
Dude, I don't want to touch anything. But I have so many questions. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like waiting. She's snoring. I'm Snapchatting it to my fucking friends because I'm a piece of shit. Because I am a fucking piece of trash.
I couldn't. At least you admitted that. I couldn't do that.
Dude, I am pure Florida trash. I don't care. Funny's funny, man. If you
know what? You know what? You know, I have noticed that you can get away with anything as long as it's funny.
Yeah, that's
things
I've got away with.
I hate to say it. As long as it's funny, get away with saying it.
So, like, when she woke up, the best part is she left her jacket there, so I had to still interact with her again.
Always leave.
It's like getting Costanza.
They always leave something. Every time. They always leave something.
Keep you coming back, baby. But yeah, so after that, I kind of ruined online dating for a while. And now, like 36, dude, like I to see myself on Tinder, I'm just like, piece of shit. Do better. What are you trying to do? 36, never married, no kids. You just gonna fucking go out there and whaling season? You know, that's what you gonna do?
Dude, we're comedians.
Blow my back out. I know it's fun.
I feel like it comes with it.
Yeah, but I miss the organicness of like I loved bartending and like going out and like that's what I miss more than anything.
This is just during COVID. I mean, COVID's gonna be over. We're gonna be out performing all the time like we used to.
Oh man!
And that's where I meet most of the people I date.
Yeah.
Is out at shows. But then there's like a power dynamic where it's like they were a fan first, so it's weird, and I don't like that either. I like us to be on the same plane.
I did one of my worst shows I ever had.
I want to date a girl that hates my comedy.
I want to date a girl that just talks shit to me every single day. Like from the moment I wake up.
She knows I'm doing good with comedy, but she doesn't like it.
Correct.
She doesn't come to the shows, but she's got her own shit. You know, she works at like PPD. And you know the pharmaceutical division, and you know I do my comedy, but she doesn't like it. She's very liberal.
So I wasn't. Me and my my ex, man, like we dated for a long time. We moved here. The only reason I moved here is because of abroad, and I moved here. We didn't work out. She moved back home. But like the first time I met her mother, I'm super tattooed, sleeved up. I'm the eagle on my belly. I'm pure trash. Like it's fantastic. I just ride it now. Great, but so I'm over. We had a pool at our old house, and in-ground pool. Not that bad.
Is that okay? When I was growing up, we had an above-ground pool. I can't talk shit.
Oh, dude, you know that.
I also grew up in not the best neighborhood in the world either. So
Philly player. Yeah. Dude, do you know the Hedberg joke on like the above ground pool? He's talking about like you can only like a 30-second commercial because that's the only amount of fun, the only amount of time it's cool to be in an above ground pool.
That's funny, dude, because there was that one commercial about, and they like what it had. They had the deck built already around it in the commercial, but in really small letters at the bottom, it goes "deck not included." And then all it is just PVC pipe and plastic.
It's just selling the dream, baby.
Yeah, and it's like, and if you have to build, like I went deep on this because I was like, I had been up
deep on deck.
I had been up like for a couple of days doing like cocaine and shit.
I hear it.
And so like I saw that, like that
Small
commercial
business
came on, like that commercial
ideas.
came on late at night, and I was like, how much are these decks if you had to build them yourself? It was like $5,000, and I was like, and it like they advertised the pool as like $200 or like $199, and it has like the deck and like the nice like barbecue grill, and at the bottom says deck not included. But if you got to build that motherfucker, it's like $5,000.
Yeah. I mean,
what?
The
Those
best part,
guys are good.
Fucking snake oil salesman.
Exactly. But I thought that was pretty. I thought that was funny.
I wonder if anybody got stock in above ground pools during all of this. I see it coming back. The fucking Nokia and BlackBerry and like all
I don't
this
think
shit.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
Yeah.
But I don't see stock as going high. I think it plateaued at a very. It's like it ain't going anywhere, but it plateaued at a very low price.
It's what's crazy is like people getting into it now, and now they're doing it and like doing it all the time. It's gonna fucking change a bunch of shit, man. It's wild. I like this. I like affecting the world. Like people actually changing shit. It's fucking cool. It's not just some guy in a Viking suit. It's
Dude,
the goddamn capital.
I love saying that at, like when I'm out somewhere, and especially if people don't know me. It's even better. I'm like, I swear to God, one more bad day and I'm putting on horns and I'm storming the Capitol. And people are like, what?
I just love the meme.
Like, yes, I like a number 4 cheese.
The fucking out. Yeah. Don't forget the fries. Dude, the memes of like the build your outfit though.
Oh,
they had like the price on everything that he had on. Had me fucking.
That's the
rolling.
one thing.
Had me rolling.
Like, if you get to like a certain level, or if like you do some shit like that, like you know it's gonna be well publicized, and you know how savage and ruthless the fucking internet is.
And you still went out there without a mask and showed your face, and like, everybody losing their jobs.
God.
Like
I'd be in a fucking gorilla like suit. Like, if like God forbid, like if I didn't have comedy and I didn't have a job and I was just at home just getting a little bit of crumbs that they give me every month, I probably would have went crazy too.
Dude, man, my buddy has a gorilla costume, and last time the Panthers were in the Super Bowl, we just drove around in the truck, and he was in a gorilla costume, just holding the Panthers flag for about 4 hours, just fucking driving around. He wore it to the World Cup one year when Courts and Sports was still there.
Dude, Courts and Sports was fun.
Rest in peace, man.
Now it's Dig and Dive?
I think that's even closed.
Really?
Dude, I don't know, man. It's been almost... In the last year, I've gone
Courts
out
and
3
Sports
times.
was fun. There was like no rules there. Like you could do cocaine in the bathroom. Like I had a good time there. In my early 20s, I had a swell time.
See, I never was. I didn't.
Courts and Sports.
I think I moved here. What, like
good looking women there too.
7 years ago, man. So yeah, I've been here. Fuck, crazy. So I got here at 29. Get you balling. God damn it. All right, we'll get this cross buzz going. I'm really insecure about my driving. Have a couple drinks first.
Dude, you got to. Loosen you up a little bit. You were out anyways, so.
Yeah.
So
how did you just happen to like stumble upon my shit?
Yeah. I always try to keep up with, Wilmington comedy.
Yeah.
And, I hate the people that are see that someone's doing the same thing as them, or maybe a little better, and they go, "Oh, fuck him." It's like, nah, I'm trying to work. I want to work. I want to work with everybody. I really do.
You got to build the squad, dude.
That's the thing. I want to work with everyone. I want to, I want to be cool with everybody, and the people I don't want to work with, I'm not going to work with. People I want to work with, but I want to keep that open.
Yeah.
That's why I try to be nice. I try to be fair to everyone. When I put on shows, if I make a little money, I'll, look out for everybody. But if there's shows I don't make any money, it is what it is, man. It's
you gotta tell me, bro, how many fucking free gigs I've done. I've driven to Charlotte 4 hours for a fucking free gig for just 5 minutes coming up, just because I could do 2 to 3 that night, because I could go and instead of like Dead Crow here, you get 2 minutes right out of the gate, right? 2 minutes, be funny, be yourself, and learn how to do this. It's fucking tough, man. And then getting on my feet there, and then Charlotte, man, I could do Comedy Zone, I could do Evening Muse, I could do the Trainwreck Comedy Show Brown O'Neill puts on. I fucking love that kid.
Yeah.
He's awesome. There's some killers up there, but it's all like the comics place to go. It's like Wednesday night room, but
I tell you, fucking Ellie Coleman, definitely shout out to her. I love her to fucking death. I've known her longer than I've known anybody in comedy, because we went to school together growing up, and I've known her longer than anybody. And shit, I've known her longer than I've known my dad.
Every time somebody's broken, it's just hilarious, you know.
Is
it's
it?
just,
I mean, it is, especially if they're open about it.
Oh yeah,
they've come to peace with it. And it is what it is. I don't give a fuck.
Dude,
it's funny.
Wear it with pride, dude.
But she's been putting on a bunch of killer shows lately.
Nice.
Like she brings crowds out there. Like Ellie's killing it right now. And you know she's on my shows and I'm on her shows, and
that's the whole point.
That's what
you got me on one. I got you on one. You know? People helping people makes the world.
That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Dude, all I want to do is make money with my friends, man, and like build up
this
and do what
business
we, do
is
what
already
the fuck we want
hard
to do.
enough.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this business is already fucking hard enough. Sometimes I've had like, I'm not like a bitch, but like metaphorically speaking, sometimes I want to come home and cry after shows.
Oh man,
especially when you bomb super hard and like it gets hyped up.
When
you know what I mean? Like the whole show gets hyped up and everyone comes out for you and you just eat dick. And I'm just like,
the best is driving to a place, eating dick, and then driving home in pure silence
by yourself,
just thinking through your head.
And you always play the saddest music too, on purpose. Dude, by the way,
why is Dashboard Confessional on right now?
Dude, I always do that shit too. It's like I want to feel it.
Oh, dude. my little emo kid at heart still comes out.
Yeah,
a lot. But yeah, I've eaten so many bag of dicks, a lot. I'll never forget. I was at a fucking it was like a comedy competition, and they did it at a pizza place, and there's a fucking baby there, and this is like,
me, dude.
And I had
I've done some weird shows myself.
I was doing an R. Kelly joke, like making eye contact with this 2-year-old, like, oh my god,
this is like awful. You're gonna get it.
Yeah, like, can you just hide your baby for 5 minutes so I can fucking mediocrely carry through?
Just turn it around. I just don't want it looking at me.
Yeah, the eye contact, dude. I wasn't ready for that. Like, I ruined that fucking thing.
That's kind of like, you know. That's
can I return this? I broke it. Shit.
That's why I get paid before. I like that Dave Chappelle joke where he goes, I didn't promise this would be funny.
Evil Knievel?
Yeah.
Get paid for the attempt?
I get paid for the attempt. I didn't promise this shit would be good.
Oh, man.
Most of the time it is.
I do, man.
95% of the time it's good shit.
I've gotten to the point finally where I'm like comfortable, right? Like I can just get my
if
last.
If it goes good, if it goes bad, I don't care.
Exactly.
I really don't care anymore.
I honestly love those jokes that like one person gets. I told a story the other day.
Because I always look at them and I go,
you get.
I love that shit.
I didn't need validation because I don't do it for validation, but you still do because we have to find fucking love somewhere. We fucking have a hole somewhere. That's why we keep doing this shit. But
especially after we bomb super hard and people are like, so you done? I'm like, wait, what? Like quitting, like for real comics, like quitting never crosses your mind,
dude.
Like even when everyone's like, well, you done after that, and it's like, what? No, I got a show tomorrow.
This is pre-COVID. My last show was in February. I had just tattooed my hands in January because I was like, comedy's going well, bar's going well, I'm making money, things are good. But I was on the like build up was nice. I was like, what could go wrong? My dad shows up at my last gig. I was like, I should see you about Christmas. You know? Like, I wasn't expecting this. Brought my grandfather that I hadn't seen in a decade. So I'm just sitting there and I'm like, you know what? We're going to learn a lot about each other today. And I just kept it real, dude. Did my whole set. I had to keep a couple things out because like I was on probation there for a little while. I had to like, you know, I got arrested at Bonnaroo. Like, brought drugs to music festival. It's like walking your fucking dog.
Yeah, why is that such a big deal?
Oh, dude, but the way I got busted too sucked so bad. So
let's do a shot before you tell that story. Man, this should be fun.
Oh, this is fucking great. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, man.
I love telling people I don't drink now, and then I fucking just
I just quit yesterday.
I fucking love Snoop Dogg. So the year before, I go to all the music festivals. I love live music. It's like my favorite shit. Concerts, comedy, going to stuff. Like, that's my favorite thing in the world.
Oh, dude, that's why. That's the main reason why I do this. It's because I love the art form.
I do too, man. I love this.
I will fight any man who says that stand-up comedy isn't an art form.
Same, dude. The things that like, your mind has to go to. You have to go to places that other people can't even like. Think about it. Like you're built with it, dude. It's this fucking thing you have. It's crazy. Yeah. Your brain. It's just the way your brain works. It's the way your brain sees
shit. I even did 4 years of fucking theater in high school. I think I might have even done 1 year in middle school, but I was doing plays and shit as a kid, and both of my grandparents were music teachers.
Right.
And you know what's super cool? You know who Francis Weller is? This is something that is gonna blow y'all's fucking minds. By the way, this is some Wilmington history.
Okay.
So Francis Weller is a longtime anchor for WECT, or I could be wrong. Whatever the local.
I think that's WECT, the
big
news place.
Yeah, the big news. She's been doing it for years and years and years. And her sister is she's either on the board of trustees or the CEO or whatever. She's real high up for Coastal Horizons, the rehab place, you know, the substance abuse clinic or whatever, stuff like that. And two very, very prominent people in the community. Well, when they were kids, my grandmother taught them to play piano because no one else would, because they were black.
Oh, shit.
But my grandmother would.
I grew up poor as shit, so my dad's
and
basketball coach.
And that is true as the day is long. And that is for real.
I wish.
And that actually, I mean, that gives me a lot of pride that my grandmother does stuff like that. Or did.
Just means she's a good person and can see through it.
And
we're all human beings.
That's how she raised me to be, you know. And I'm super thankful for that. My grandpa was the same way. He was on the board of education.
Yeah. My sister's next. I have my mom, 4 kids, 4 marriages, 4 divorces, 4 different dads. We're all half siblings, and she's 14, about to be 15, and I'm 36.
Damn.
Yeah, mom didn't fuck around.
Yeah, I got a half sister, and we're 9 years apart. She's younger than me, 9 years younger than me. But yeah, dude, that's normal nowadays.
Oh, dude, me and so my sister's 7.5, my other brother's 7.5. He's 22. He's in the Army, 82nd Airborne, fucking jumping out of planes.
Fucking right.
Yeah, he was like, you know what sucks living in this town? I'm gonna go just fucking jump out of here.
Dude, some people love this place and some people hate it.
Oh, he wasn't here. My family's in Asheboro, North Carolina. Like this.
That's
really
a pretty cool place.
It's where the zoo is.
Yeah,
that's only.
Zoo. That is it.
It was a dry county until 10 years ago, so you couldn't even.
You want to do some walking? You want to get some fucking exercise?
Yo, dude. Try drinking and go into that fucking place.
Walk that whole Asheboro Zoo after a fucking all-you-can-eat seafood buffet. That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, mud butt. That's what's gonna happen.
Dude,
you're gonna embarrass yourself.
Dude, that's you gotta be in some kind of shape to fucking walk that whole place, dude. And especially, you know,
lacking the stamina.
Uphill and all. That's why there's so many scooters there.
I never saw a scooter. I only went when I was a kid, dude. But the funniest part
that's why there's so many scooters, and you can hear them breathing in the parking lot. Like, and it's like, oh yeah, that's what all these scooters are for.
I thought you meant the fucking rental ones that's everywhere in the world, where you just get drunk in Nashville and drop them off in the middle of the street and just rake somebody's shit.
It's the ones you see in the grocery store.
Oh yeah, the old rascal scooters.
Yeah, they're like those, but they got a little extra horsepower because of the mountain.
Custom. I'm fucking 50 miles to the gallon on this hump.
Dude, it's insane how much we've accompanied for fat people now.
Oh yeah, dude.
It is.
It's
claiming that McDonald's is healthy now. Give me a fucking break.
Dude, just
we got salads now. Shut your mouth.
It's fucking 2021. If you can't like Google nutrition or Google things to like look and help yourself, but a lot of people are fucking. Some of it's genetic, man.
Dude, it is self-control.
It's tough, man. I've always been on this roller coaster,
snacking,
dude.
I'm a big advocate for that, dude.
Yeah.
A lot of it is the late night snacking and the sweets. I see it all the time.
Yeah, sweets are my downfall. I'm a Ben & Jerry's fucking phenom. I will crush a pint of Ben & Jerry's every day. If
it's hard not to, dude.
But if it's not in front of me, I'm usually pretty good at it.
It hits that dopamine sensor in the back of your fucking brain, and it's like, oh wow, this is fucking good.
It hits it's 11 o'clock in the morning. I gotta
be
at work at 6.
You know,
what makes me want to touch myself.
And a lot of what it is people who don't drink and don't do drugs, but it still hits that fucking receptor in your brain, which triggers the exact same thing as a drug hit high. And it triggers the same thing, and they just can't get enough of it. And that's why you see these for lack of a better term, hogs.
Yeah, well, they're a lot on Tinder.
I'm sorry. I mean, that is what it is. And I really wish people would see that, because it is a health crisis as well. Because it's you have a very higher rate of heart disease. And, this is coming from many years of extensive medical fields that I've been in.
Yeah, dude, just fucking chain ripping Pall Malls.
But I'm not fucking. But I'm not wrong.
No, you're definitely not.
I mean, I know. I mean, but yeah, I might eat cake, but I have a very physical job as well, and I also will go walk around the block too. I mean,
I'm saved by like
self-control.
Do you feel like some days working like what we do is fucking like getting paid to work out? That's pretty much how I feel on a lot of days. Like,
oh, dude, there's been so many. I mean, that's why I've been able to stay in like really good shape, because my job is a fucking 10-hour gym.
Dude, straight up, I lift appliances for a living, like just fucking upstairs all the way around. It's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, fucking moving guys, and that's why their legs you see their calves in it, they're like that, and it's like,
dude, my buddy's calves.
They're like, dude, I want that guy to get his hands on me.
I feel bad because like you put like four of us and then do these big jobs, and then we go out in the wild, and I'm like, oh god, this is scary. Like, no, this is bad energy. I don't like this.
Yeah,
this is bad. Like, something pops off. Like, it's got to feel like how it feels to be a UFC fighter, of like being in a place and like if something happens, you know you're gonna be fine no matter what. Like, that's kind of the way I feel.
That's because of like, well, one, because of how I grew up, and.
So how did you grow up, man? You grew up here?
Yeah, I grew up here. We grew up I don't know if you're familiar with Wilmington, but we grew up off of Princess Place Avenue.
Okay, so I lived on Dock Street. My old car used to have a bullet hole in it from when it got 14 rounds when I shot my house one day.
It's not the best neighborhood in town, but that and just like doing physical labor, yeah, like I don't start shit when I go downtown. I'm a comedian. I go down, I do my set, I have a few drinks. Just I'll cut up bullshit with the comedians. If I see a girl I like, I might talk to her, but I don't go downtown to want to puff my chest up and stupid shit like that. But like if I have to handle myself, I feel comfortable. I'm fine.
Yeah, I can't hang out with anybody that wants to start shit in public. Like the whole point of being in public is avoiding people, stay in your circle.
All you can do is fuck up everyone's fun. Yeah. I never understood that. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go out and get in a fight. Why?
To working at a venue and watching how many people just all our security just beat.
Oh, the worst is when
they beat the absolute shit out of people. Like, and I just got a front row seat. This girl I bartended with, bro. We were at this foam pit party. Like the EDM, like the glow paint shit. Yeah. So it's like 18-year-old girls and like Jacksonville.
And that's the last place you think there's going to be but then it's like, that's the worst mix ever.
This one girl just had some shitty Molly probably, kept coming behind the bar, and this girl I was working with just literally hit her in the throat and made that like sound, and I should have been on a fucking knee with a ring, because it was one of the most awesome fucking things I've ever seen in my life. Just took the life out of this girl, and then somebody just kind of like just edged her on the way out of there. I saw a dude hit a guy with his own shoe. Like, you just don't see shit like that.
Someone who works at the door,
just like wham, like fucking right on his face.
I bet you see it all working the door.
Oh, I wasn't working the door. I was the manager.
So I was just the guy. You're still there.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I was the guy. I was like oh boy, I'm gonna have to deal with this one.
Yeah, you are the backup.
Yeah, I was just the like, oh fuck me.
Yeah.
This conversation's not gonna go well, but we're gonna have it.
Oh yeah, you get a guy who's just had the shit kicked out of him for 6 weeks, or however long Marines go through or whatever.
Oh yeah, true.
And then you dump booze on top of it and send them out.
Yeah, it's a terrible idea. That's why I don't bartend in Jacksonville anymore.
What could possibly go wrong?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
And now it's like you took civilians and beat the shit out of them and turned them into tough guys.
Dude, now I'm 36. Like, if a fight breaks
Of course,
off...
they're going to go out and be like, oh, I can't wait for a motherfucker to start shit.
Dude, if shit popped off now, I'd be on IR like 2 to 4 weeks. Like, I would be like, oh, my knee hurts. Like, I can't come to work. Because dude, getting on Father Time is fucking undefeated.
That's a big thing. It's like, I don't want to get in a fight because, like, I don't want my my back fucked up when I gotta go to work Monday.
Yeah, watch me get out of this chair and watch it say, I'm a powerful athlete. Like,
I will say, I got hit by a fucking SUV last year.
What? So, hold on.
For real.
Can't wait to hear this.
No,
this is a good time.
This is true.
Tell me more. Tell me more. You got my full undivided attention.
So, everybody who knows me knows that the government decided that I no longer need a driver's license.
Oh yeah, they just said.
Okay. So I don't have a driver's license.
Sweet, dude.
And where I had to go at the time, and I was doing open mics all the time.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
And where I had to go for work in the morning, it was just like right down the street from my house. I don't think I've told the story on here before, but this is funny.
Let's do it. This is story time, dude. This is what we're here for. Let's entertain.
So it was, I want to say 6:20 in the morning. And I was riding my bicycle on the way to where I needed to meet the guy who had the work van who I was going to ride with to work that day. You know, because that was the best way for me to get to work.
Oh, I ride a work truck most days, my friend. I get there.
And,
get that way?
Yeah.
You man.
And so the light, I was right behind one guy, and the light went from green, yellow, red, bam. And I had like just got started with my bike, you know, so I was out in the middle of the road. And I see a fucking set of headlights come hauling ass my way. And luckily I saw it out of the corner of my eye and I turned, but I got fucking tattooed by this SUV. And now this is all told to me from the guy who's at the stoplight who saw all this. And he luckily, thankfully for me, he was an off-duty EMT. And I flew up in the air like 10 feet and slammed on the pavement. And like, it was weird, like, I rolled and like I played sports in college. Like I've always been really athletic. So I hit the ground, I rolled, and I popped up on my feet
like a cat.
And I was like, "Oh, I'm good." And I was even able to drag the bike. I knew the bike was fucked up. I was able to drag the bike off the road, and I was like, "Oh, I'm good. I'm still gonna make it to work on time." And I was like, "Oh no!" And I just fucking dropped and fell down. And I was able to, it was even funny, I was able to pick up my phone and call into work and be like, I'm not going to make it to work on time. I just got hit by a fucking car.
Yeah.
And, because, you know, sometimes I call out, you know, if I go out and have a good show or something like that, you know, sometimes I call out. And so they kind of thought it was bullshit.
Yeah.
Until he came by that on the way to work that morning and saw all the ambulance. He was like, "Oh shit, I done got hit by a car."
This dude wasn't lying.
And in the hospital, I was fucked up for like a month. I couldn't work for like a month. I was fucked up. I was in boot and all that shit. When I went and did, like, the last week I had the boot on, I went and did stand up, and I had to sit on the fucking stool. It killed me to stand up.
Dude, it was, I've done one set like that when I had a bad bender the night before, and I just fucking sat on the stool, just sad. Just sad.
Yeah.
And my mom was there. I was doing this, like, terrible joke about, like, jerking off at Planet Fitness.
I've done a jerking off joke for my mom. Yeah. Aren't those funny? And you just go for it. You just go for it, dude. That's the thing.
I was talking about, like, riding a stationary bike and a girl.
I'm not gonna hold back for anybody.
Yeah, man. She walks by. This girl's like a 10. Now I've got like a hard on a stationary bike. Like, what do I do? Do I just walk this problem off through the cyclone zone, or do I just go jerk off like an adult and finish this? And then as soon as I did that, I like made eye contact with her, and I was like, "I'm sorry."
Oh boy!
Like, my mom's there. Everybody, hey, the best, dude. My mom is pretty attractive, And fucking one dude was making like, "Hey, Miss Parker" references when I was backstage, and it was my fucking mom. I was so mad when I figured that shit out. He was like, "I wanna fuck you, Miss Parker." I'm like, "Hell yeah, that's fucking yeah," and that's my mom. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, I don't like. Sometimes my sister will come to my shows, and she's got a boyfriend. Yeah, I mean, she's 19, and but they know better.
Oh, dude, that's still like bringing just sharks. You know,
they know better.
There's some comics that are socially awkward, and I appreciate that because otherwise it's just like a fucking. It's too much, man.
Yeah. I get it, man. But dude, I'm fucking. You have upcoming shows?
Yeah, man. We've got that VFW gig coming up on the 14th, right?
The 12th.
12th. Fuck.
So
Friday.
Yeah,
we
this
got
Friday we got Ann, which is like super fucking rad. We have 4 comics, 5 including the headliner.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, the host.
Yeah.
And then we have a concert afterwards.
Oh, word.
By Reef Marley. I know a lot of people know about him. He's performed a lot downtown, and he's pretty fucking awesome. I'm like really excited to see. He hasn't performed like throughout COVID, so I'm like super fucking excited to see him on stage again.
It's good to have live music back, man. It's been like that gig I did last week at 7 Mile, man. Rad. They've been doing this guy Kerry Benjamin, fucking good buddy of mine. Good artist.
I tried to get in it. I'm a little salty because they left me on red.
Yeah.
They left me on red.
It's all good, dude.
I messaged the 7 Mile Post.
Well, yeah.
And they left me on red.
Well, I've got them. I just happen to know the owners, and I've been drinking there a lot. They know me. They know me from like old me. Like this last year is a completely different human. So it's like they know the real piece of shit me, and they still appreciate that. So
that's what comedy needs, man.
Fuck yeah, man.
They need people that just doesn't give a fuck, dude, because there is no such thing as.
They're a good bar. They're a local business, dude. They're trying to reach out.
Cancel culture. It's a very small group of people who just talk shit.
When you see, when you see unfiltered and offensive, I'm like, what would it take to actually offend me? Like, what would it take for me to actually be like, oh? It would. You could say literally anything.
Dude, I swear, dude, nothing bothers me.
Dude, my favorite thing used to do. So back in the mall kiosk days, we used to take the new guys, and while they were talking to customers, I'd grab their phone, go through mom on. These were like, and I would be like, what do herpes look like? And then after he deals with that customer, which he definitely doesn't know how to deal with, so he is nervous as shit and fucking a wreck. Now he's got to look at his phone and be like, boom. Oh yeah, I was a fucking animal. Those people I was surrounded with, dude, were everything.
It's really hard. Like, dude,
those were criminals.
I had just lost
criminal.
I want to say about 2 years. I had just lost my grandfather about 2 years ago.
Sorry to hear that, man.
And he was like, dude, he was probably the closest to me than anybody on this planet.
Yeah, my grandma was like that.
And I saw him like slowly deteriorate from Alzheimer's.
Oh,
and like I was around him like the whole time. I got to see it was just sad. Yeah. Like it's the only thing I could explain it. It was just sad. And I have an Alzheimer's joke.
Yeah, it's like, funny. Yeah. Well, that's the whole point.
You know what I mean?
Dude, that's how you. Obviously, it's how
you deal with tragedy. I have an Alzheimer's joke,
yeah.
And it's like
it's how you deal with shit. You know, comedy is a great outlet, dude. And if you can't make fun of something,
and if you've just gone through something, maybe don't come to a comedy show.
Or just come to relax and chill. I mean, the whole point. This is why I'm like kind
especially
of
not
comedy clubs. Because
if you come up to an open mic, it's like
coming to an open mic is like driving by a car accident. Like it's just fucking, you know what you're gonna see sometimes, but then every once in a while there's like that head on the ground, and you're like, oh shit, I didn't need that.
I've always been able to say what I wanted to say.
Yeah, same.
Like I think the whole like cancel culture and all that and like that, it's all a myth. Like my first right amendment has not been infringed on the stage. Never, not once.
I love that.
Never.
Yeah. Well,
like I hate the people that complain. It's like, oh, you just wanted to say the N-word on stage. You're just a piece of shit. Like, really? Is that what you want to do? Because that's not funny. Like, that's not funny.
Well, if you're dropping N-bomb jokes,
like
Louis C.K. I think had the only one that really fucking crushed is like, even though he's not really a white dude, he is Mexican.
But still, like that's like.
He killed it.
Or like they really want to say faggot, and it's like, dude, it's like really that's.
I hate the laugh.
Like,
I have a lot of friends that are gay, and I say gay around them.
I have family members that are gay, but like that's like really is that all your set is centered around? Is you just want to say that word?
Yeah.
Is like, then you're not a comic. Like you just want to feel like a victim.
Yeah, that's just people.
You just want to feel like a victim, and like I said, I've never been restricted to what I can and can't say, and I hate the fucking like the cancel. There's no such thing.
Number one, I gotta be like somebody to cancel, and I am fucking nobody. I'm like Keith Sweat. Nobody. Fucking awesome. I'm just flying under the radar.
But still, like, the people that get upset, like, either one, they're not comics, or two, like I said, they just really want to say those words because that's all because they're not funny.
I mean,
and that's all they got.
It's tough to learn, like, to try to write material. I just go keep it real, dude. It's tough to do, man. That's the hardest part about this. This isn't for
everybody, and self-awareness is a big thing in this business. Yeah. And a lot of people aren't.
And some people just suck.
It shows, like, all you gotta do is just fucking, look at who's, been doing shows and look at who hasn't. And the proof's in the pudding.
True, too, man. That's why you can't hate on comics, dude. Wearing a Schultz hoodie, dude, you gotta respect the game.
Oh, dude, I love Andrew Schultz.
It's my boy, dude.
I love that he took this time during COVID and...
Crush. Got on Netflix. Did it all his way.
Re-evolutionized things, and
I fell onto him.
That's what I did during this thing.
Dude, I randomly fell on him like 3 years ago with this like just magic material, dude. There's inside jokes where he takes like material that's really tough, like shitty things that like he knows there's something there, but it's just not there yet.
Special.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's fucking tough.
He released it the same day Chappelle released his new special too. He fucking timed that shit like. He is playing chess, and I fucking appreciate it, man. I've got a long game, but at the same point in time, I've got to just... It's becoming undeniable as where I'm going to do my part.
I've also
get to the point where you're so good and so on point that it's like they have to.
If you're once you get to that point, and killing every night, that's undeniable.
Yeah, dude, man, that show after 11 months, it fucking I was nervous, but at the same point in time, but my material wasn't there, but my delivery was fucking perfect.
It was.
I felt like I didn't miss a beat.
It's like
I felt like I did miss a beat, man.
What's that phrase I'm looking for?
I got another blunt over there too. If you want to fucking grab it.
Yeah, man. Why not? Yeah. Fucking
This is a fucking rad little setup, dude.
I love this place, man. Yeah. Like
you know where I live, dude? I live like on McMillan. I live a mile away.
Like right down the street.
Yeah. I live a mile away from you. This is so fucking
man. This is
we've never met before. We met like 10 minutes before this kicked off.
Yeah,
yeah, it's pretty wild.
We spotted each other's comedy. We're like, hey, we're doing shows here in Wilmington.
Sports the team.
Let's fucking link up,
dude. Yeah, man. And this is the best way to do it organically.
And now we're gonna be on the show together on Friday. So bam.
VFW, Carolina Beach Road.
Collaborating.
I'm working on some stuff with Tap That and New Bern right now. They're gonna be a gig that like I'm gonna bring to consistently. Stuff with 7 Miles in the works. We got stuff in the works. I want to try to do more.
Dude, I would love to do a set, dude. Yeah. I would love to do a 7 Mile.
Yeah, man. I've already got it in the works, man. So I'm just waiting on them to pull the trigger. Probably waiting on springtime more than anything, just weather related. What Carrie told me too, the last thing they're doing for all the like showcase in spring, they're gonna have everybody together, do like one big barbecue and one big thing. I'll try to get people on that too. The whole point is bringing up the squad,
Dude, that's all I want to do.
It's nice to fucking link up with somebody finally, man. It's like all the comedy homies I have right now, some moved to Atlanta, some moved to LA, some of it kind of bounced around, so.
I just try to be nice and fair to everybody, dude.
I mean, we're all in it for the same reason, dude. We want to do something with ourselves. We got something in mind. It's already fucking hard enough, like you said, dude.
Like all I'm worried about is like the people and I've had him on the show. You know, you can tell. You know, if y'all really follow me, you can tell who's been putting the work in. You can tell who's been on the shows, and that's why I'm glad we linked up.
Yeah, man.
I can tell you've been fucking wanting to put the work in and shit like that. That's all. Yeah, I swear to God, that's all I want. Is for people that I know are trying to put the work in and want to do it.
I just know that this is a big part of like being who I am as a person. I've always been that guy. Like when I worked in corporate America, I was in corporate America for a decade. Like shirt, tie, covered tattoos, like fucking trying to fake the part. And every time I came in, we all had story time. I always commanded everything, man. I was like, all right. Finally, I had this girl I was dating. I was like, just fucking do it. And pushed me to do it. I thank her every fucking day.
Oh, I've had so many people tell me, like
I got into this shit in my 30s. So
and
like
I threatened to do it for the longest time, man. Like I said, I had did 4 years of theater arts or drama in high school. Like, I was definitely not scared of being in front of people at all.
Public speaking was never one of my problems. Nobody's ever called me quiet.
Never one of my problems. I've never had a problem getting in front of people and speaking a day in my life.
So this is like metamorphosis because I was like the little nerdy kid, chess kid, fucking little husky kid, and then I was like, who do I want to become? Who do I want to be? And that's where it started. And like moving around a lot. Went to one middle school, new, 2 high schools, just kind of always moving between here and Florida and bouncing around. You know, you fucking learn real quick. Comedy's a great way. Humor's a great way to fucking push in.
There it is.
The lighter?
Yeah, the one I was fucking looking for. Which I got a bunch.
She's a really good hide and seek player, you know?
Like the little stickers / coasters I got on the table.
Dude, your brand is fucking crushed, dude.
Dude, I'm trying. Thank you, man. So much, man.
From on the outside in, man, like you're doing way more than me. I can't hate on that.
Dude, I really appreciate that, man. Like,
man.
Dude, like for just for the fuck of it, man. Like I hated being like the guy that's like, merch drop, check out the merch, bro.
Like, I hate self-promoting, but it's a part of the game.
I'm just a comedian, and like,
dude, I feel you, player. That's the hardest part for me. Is
getting
over my bullshit.
And I know COVID made me adapt. Like, if you don't you got to have some kind of this is the future. Like, I hate it because I'm not fucking good at this shit.
Same, dude.
I'm not good at it. Like, I'm good on stage. I'm good at I wouldn't say I'm getting better at being on stage.
It's just the time, man. It's just like anything else.
Oh practice. Yeah, that's why I'm not tripping on it. Like, dude, I know it's gonna take a long time, but
how long have you been doing this game now?
What podcast?
Just comedy and just everything in general.
I started doing stand up about 2 years ago.
Gotcha, man. So you got like pretty much a solid year in, and then just got. I got like
I was like as soon as I was like maybe possibly getting considered to do shows.
Yeah, so I had
and then comedy got shut down, and I was like, well, fuck.
Like paid gigs were happening on a regular basis. Like I was.
Yeah, see, I wasn't even at that point yet.
I got paid pretty good. I got paid more than I ever deserved. A lot.
There's a few shows that I've done, but I put it on myself and I sold tickets. Yeah. Like I literally did.
I did too, man.
I've always done everything myself. That's one thing nobody can fucking say.
That's why, like, you gotta respect the hustle on that too. But it's not hard to reach out to people. You know, they have websites, they have stuff. If you really want to do it, just fucking do it. Like, you have every bit of information.
Too many people just talk about it.
Correct, man. It's God, man. I used to be that guy that talked about it, and now it's all actions. You know, and it's a different world when you do just actions.
You're doing shows now.
When you're doing it, it's a completely different story. Talking about it, everybody can fucking talk about it. And then nobody gets up there.
It's really weird. It's really weird afterwards. Like, even your own friends, like, you'll be around them, and you'll hear about stuff that they want to do, and it's kind of like
the humbling aspect is like crushing that gig last week and then going to work Friday morning at 6 a.m. and unloading a fucking whole truckload of appliances. Like, I was just on stage. I hate that. It was like almost like the Princess Diva moment. Like, I was just on stage. I was somebody. Now I'm just here in the cold in a hoodie, fucking with a drill in my hand.
I'll tell you what, I have one up there and fucking made $500 in the night, and then had to come to work the next day, and then like catch some attitude by like some homeowner, and it's like, at the time, like, of course, it's not going to be every week you're making that money, but like, there's a split second where you want to be like, bitch, I don't need this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know what you mean. Like, you have a killer
humbling,
show,
man.
you feel like oh, I can quit my job tomorrow, and then it's like, no, you cannot.
That's why I was like so glad I still haven't made it yet. Because if I would have done this like years ago, and somebody would have seen me, and then something would have happened, like I would have just fucking hanged it, bro. John Denver experience.
See,
like,
I don't mind if like
plane.
people I know and like when my friends come and people I know, I actually do better.
I do too. Well, that's the comfort factor. You know what I'm saying? So like, the more comfortable you are, especially on stage and anything else, that's being yourself, and the more comfortable you can be, the better you're always gonna be, brother. Like the hardest moment is like getting to the point where you're just forcing it and trying until you really just say fuck it, and I'm just gonna roll and just do whatever I want to do. Most of my shit the other night, I had a notepad, put it out there, and almost everything I did was off the top. I just saw people and like told stories. True, exactly. It's that forced comedy, like
because you're in control up there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. That's why I've started to learn this. Like, they want you to be in control. And like, once you start, like, I gotta tell people, like, even if I start bombing, I'm in control still. Like, I still am.
10-2, horrific accident.
Like, I'm still gonna go through my, like, because I know I got material coming up that is really funny. And so that's why I'm not gonna start acting timid or start losing them, and they start losing respect for that. And you can start seeing it in their faces, like. So I still just power through. I act like it doesn't bother me. Because, like I said, I know this material coming up that kills every time. Like, it's like my go-to. Like, it kills. It doesn't matter what it is. I know it kills every time.
Confidence. You know, you worked at it, you crafted it. Takes time. You know what you got. Well, I mean, I love the aspect of like working different rooms where stuff doesn't work and what you like have to do to go around that. Like, I dropped like a
that's why I don't mind bombing.
Yeah, I love getting heckled. Fuck, I've always been like the quick-witted, off-the-top kind of person anyway.
And then you learn you're not as good as you think you are.
No, definitely not. I fucking don't fold like a lawn chair, kid.
Oh, dude, I've fucked up.
Oh yeah, you went to fucking some guy gave it to you and you just fucking.
You're like, and it's like, shut up. And then like later you're like, he got me.
You cuckoo head. No, this one guy the other.
It's like, he got me.
This one guy,
motherfucker.
I did this like gay joke and he.
So then I killed him after.
Yeah. Yeah, now he's in the trunk of my car. It's probably why you got hit on a bicycle. Right there.
Yep, exactly. I gotta tell you, but no, this is funny.
I did this gay joke and this dude booed and I was like, boo, fuck you. I was like, I will fuck you to get out of this homophobic area that you created. I don't mind. I don't care. I'm a fucking guy. Whatever. What's more manly?
It's not gay. It's a dominance thing.
Dude, traveling the world. So during all this, like I said, it's tough. We had this conversation of like,
you just want to assert dominance. You just want to pin him down just with your elbow.
So that you know I have you.
And then he's gonna go limp, and then it's like, I got him. He is just submitted.
So what we were talking before, man, like we were both, goddamn, we. Like during this, we actually both thrived. Like, it's kind of wild, but I took a month.
I swear, I know.
I know it sucks.
And it is what it is. Like,
it is what it is, man. The world's the world, dude. It sucks. It sucked for me before this. Like,
and you know what's even like? It's all because like y'all supported me and like have been watching the show, and then like y'all been coming out to the shows, and like y'all bought the merch. God, I'm gonna think of a different word to say than that.
Y'all bought my shit.
Yeah. And like I'm really like cannot be like thankful enough.
Yeah.
Like,
dude,
like
man.
y'all have been like y'all. Y'all fucking really supported me, and I'm gonna keep putting. Like I said, as long as someone's watching, I'll keep fucking putting shit out. Like, I could not be any more appreciative.
It's rad. It's rad that you're doing this, man. It's fucking cool as shit, especially around here. You know, it's wild.
And I
We're
hate
not
that.
we're not in a TikTok house by any means, you know.
No. People are okay with that.
Oh, dude. I didn't take a tour, so I'm pretty sure he's right. I've been kicked out of fucking shittier places than this. Sir, this is Waffle House.
Speaking of being kicked out, you know what? I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm not gonna speak on that.
Please.
I'm not gonna speak on that.
Partake. Come on.
I can't because I'm like
You can't tease me. Like
it's still kind of like
You
under
can't tease
investigation.
me.
I can
Oh,
tell
okay.
you, it's still kind of like under investigation.
Oh, it's one of those. Like it's criminal. Oh fuck. Ouch shit.
Whoopsie daisy. Everything was cool.
It's all right, man. I was on probation.
Everything was cool, dun dun, until it wasn't.
Dun dun dun. Plot twist.
Like it was cool, and then it wasn't. Like really fast. And it was weird, like, even, like, while it was happening, I was like, nah, it's cool. And she was like, no, it is not.
Whoa.
And I was like, I'm getting an Uber, I'm getting out of here. And, like, even everyone else that worked there was like, no, he's cool. Like, no, he performs here. Like, he spends money here. Like, he's
Damn,
a
dude.
tipper.
It's like one of those kind of scenarios.
And then, like, it was just, like, a weird night. I'm not going to say the place. I'm not going to say who.
No, you're good.
That
Yeah,
shit,
you're
but,
good.
Yeah, I got a little hot water last week, man. I got some real hot water last week.
Damn,
I
son.
got some.
I'm excited to hear this. I'm genuinely intrigued.
I made a big boo boo last week. Alright, this is gonna be story time.
I got kicked out of. I performed at Fox in the Hound in Charlotte like 2 years ago, and back when I used to live there, I got thrown out of that bar so many times, and to get paid to go to a place you've been thrown out of is fucking phenomenal.
Oh, because I know I'm gonna get paid to go perform there.
Exactly,
again.
that's the
because
best part.
I'm only gonna get banned for like 2 weeks. Okay, so this is what happened. So I didn't know like the whole like owner, like I know one of the owners, like he's cool, like he's laid back, super chill dude, like he's seen he loves my comedy. He's like, I would dare I say he's a fan of my comedy. He's seen a lot of my shows I put on at this certain establishment. I was there for an open mic, just trying out some new shit.
Yeah. I
hadn't even performed yet. There's a guy I talked to earlier whose name will stay anonymous. He's like, yeah, I got some ecstasy pills. But I don't have them on me. They're at the house. But if you're still here, and if I can get right back to my house and if I come back, I'll have some. And I'm like, cool. So I just went about my fucking merry way and, started still hanging out with the comics and drinking and blah, blah, blah. And I see him coming up and I'm like 2 slots away from about to go up on stage. And I'm like, this is perfect because it'll kick in right as I'm going on stage.
I would never want to be on ecstasy. I can only have like a shot.
Oh, I've done mushrooms when I've been on the stage before. I've done almost every drug and gone on stage before.
Theo has a fucking magic set on mushrooms where he follows Joey Diaz. That's fucking great.
I started doing good until I started getting heckled and then
got in your headspace. Yeah.
But
continue. Sorry, I didn't mean that.
But I guess dude, this could go. But I went outside to smoke a cigarette because I knew I was gonna go up on stage soon, and I see him coming up, and he's like, "I got him," and I was like, "Yay!" Like perfect timing. I'm about to go on stage soon. And then she comes up, walks up, and I thought he knew her.
Yeah.
And she goes, "What are you selling?" He goes, "Ecstasy." It's just so like this, which is really funny.
I love the confidence.
Because he's just like, ecstasy. And then and she's like, both of y'all get the fuck out of here. And I started laughing. And she's like, no, get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, oh no.
So you don't like Darude?
So I had to go in there and close it. And I went in there and closed my tab out. And my friend, I'm not going to name any names at all. But they're like, what did he do? And they're like, I thought we had a 3-strike rule. And she was like, get him out of here. And I was like, I'm leaving.
God damn.
But I probably have like a 2-week ban.
It's all good though. I mean, that's
sorry. And then what was even worse, I was like, damn, I was like, I would have been more like nonchalant, like, I'm sorry. And she's like, no, you're not. I'm like, well, fuck you, you man-hating dyke. Like, fuck you then.
It's just funny for somebody to have that much confidence. What do you sell? Ecstasy.
Like that was that
I love
actually
that.
like looking back that crack. You know, he's
Nobody
like,
else.
ecstasy.
Nobody else could ever say that.
like
Yeah.
she was bothering
Just
him.
pure confidence.
Like
Just,
like
he
she
don't
was
give
bothering
a
him. She was like ecstasy.
Number one, the fact that he saw you, went back to the house, then came back just for that, even better. That means you've done it before.
Yeah, I've bought drugs from this guy before.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah, mild roommate, man.
And what was even worse, I had 20. I was gonna get 2 of them. I had 20 in my pocket, and he handed me one of them, and I was like, "Oh, cool." And he was about to hand me another one, and that's when she came up, and so I had his. So I still had my money in my pocket, and he had one of his pills in my pocket, and I linked up with him, and I cash out him $10 because that's the type of integrity I have.
No, that's just the modern era, buddy. You can buy drugs, thankfully, very easily thanks to Venmo. I
Because
think that's got it. Can we be
Because
real?
I could have just ignored his phone call,
Dude,
and just been like, "Go fuck yourself."
That's a man of integrity.
But I was like, you know what? Yeah,
I feel you, player.
you did give me one of your pills, and I had to jet. I was like, let me give you what I at least owe you.
Let's be real though, like those were definitely made for drug dealers, right? Venmo and Cash App had to be made with like the thought in mind of like, oh yeah, instant easy transfer of money. Yeah. We getting a part of this. They getting a piece of the pie now.
Yeah.
Smart as shit.
I feel like that's the future. Like that's the future.
I have so much money.
That's the future.
Cash App for no reason.
Oh, dude,
it's ridiculous.
I
have more money in Cash App than I have in my bank account.
You could go through my transactions, and it's like
Bitcoin stocks, and they make it so easy for you to invest your money and everything too. It's dude, am I doing a Cash App ad? Fucking hey.
Oh yeah, I do.
Come
have
at
to,
me.
I do have to do ads.
700
That's
followers. Right. Like, come on, dude. You don't want a piece of this action?
I know you guys are starting to get your fucking stimulus checks, and I know some of you Kyles have punched holes in your wall. You want to get them fixed. You want the room painted and made it look nice. Call Holt's Paint. I have actually the business card right there up on the television. But call Donald Holt at 910-620-1517. He does carpentry, sheetrock painting. He's basically a very good. He's been doing it for 30 fucking years. So give him a call. Now that y'all got a little scratch in your pockets from the stimulus money.
Paint your house. Take care of your shit, man. That's the best part about it.
Everybody wants your house to look. Everybody wants your house to look good. He will make it look fucking fantastic.
I feel like I finally
30 years experience.
I feel like I finally hit puberty during this. Like I'm finally like an adult at 36, like taking care of my shit, like painting. Like we were painting the stairs in the house yesterday and shit.
Yeah. Speaking of which, he actually came in and painted this room. Matter of fact, speaking of which, free of charge. That's right.
Look at this guy. This is good shit, man. You really did a good job. I'm proud. I'm so happy for you. We're gonna be doing this again. This is
absolutely, dude. This is
a lot of future things coming up. Man.
This is what I did. This is for comedians to come on, and I have, I've had OnlyFans girls on here.
All new shit, dude.
I've had rappers on here,
dude. That's fucking rad,
dude. I've had them all on here, bro. Like,
I know.
It's just people that I find interesting.
So have you actually? I've never bought one. Have you bought one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fucking supporting the team.
Yeah,
I see you.
And what what they do? I put their link on my website, and then whenever I have shows and stuff coming up, they share the flyer on their story. No
shit. You are fucking deep dive networking. You're networking through feet.
I mean, dude, that's what...
I ain't fucking feet, I'm networking feet.
And then, like, dude, that's like the one thing like I learned, like, dude, during COVID, man, people want to laugh and people want to come.
Oh,
and, man. I feel like let's link the two together.
Yeah, all the darkest shit just
and but I come to them straight professionally. Like, I'm not trying to be weird. Like, hey, I can put your shit on my website, and then when I got shows coming up, you can put my shit on yours.
I would have never thought that.
And then most
of them, idea.
And then most of them are like, damn, I wish I wouldn't have said it because now everybody's gonna be fucking doing it. No, dude, for real. I got 15 of them that are doing it right now.
That's fucking awesome.
And like, dude, I'm just straight, and like, I hit them up about it, and they're like, how much is it gonna cost? I'm like, even better, nothing. That's what it's gonna cost.
$3.99.
Nothing. All you gotta do is just, when I got shows coming up, just put my flyer up on your story. And fucking a bazillion fucking dudes look at their fucking story.
It's very true.
And they're like, oh, that looks swell. Let's do that tomorrow night.
Guys love looking at girls, but guys love listening to
I'm
guys.
I'm a fucking evil genius when it comes. It's weird, dude. Like, I've always been like a lazy piece of shit.
Nothing wrong with
For
it.
real, like, I've always been a lazy piece of shit. And, like, dude, like, during COVID and all this, it's just, like, something hit me. And I'm like, I want to do something.
Yeah, dude. I'm saying, man. It's crazy the trajectory.
Which I had been doing stand up, I had been doing open mics, and dude, I don't know, dude. Something just fucking lit a fire up under my ass.
I know exactly what did mine.
I went after it.
Me and my buddies, we back in like July and August, I think it was August, we rented a car and we drove across the country. So we hit like every national park, like Grand Canyon, Grand Teton. We literally went out. I'll light it in a second. We
smoke a cigarette.
Yeah,
I swear these things are gonna kill me if fucking another SUV does. Dude, like now, like statistically, like it's not gonna happen again.
You never know.
The way I look at it,
but also statistically, people that get struck by lightning more. Again, you're more likely to.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
So like after
because you're in that position.
So once you got struck by a GMC Envoy, you're probably gonna get hit.
I don't know what it was. I wish I knew what it was.
I hope it was a Dodge.
It was. I know it was.
Great game cookpit.
A woman. She was an African American woman. I want to say in her 40s, and that's the only disc. It was early. She
could have been 65. You have no idea.
It was early. Dude,
Yeah,
you're not wrong about that either at all. Some look very well in their older age.
I would. Fucking Stella could get her groove back right now.
But yeah,
Angela Bassett.
At least she stopped. At least she stopped and she's like, "Are you all right?" And I'm like, "Kinda."
And she at least checked on you.
I'm
That's
kind of.
nice.
At least, yeah, she didn't take off, which was cool. I will give her that. Thank you so much for not leaving. But other people did stop. So even if she didn't, like, I'd be cool.
Like, thanks for not fucking me big time.
Yeah, thanks for not being a dick. But there was no traffic cam, so I got fucked.
It's alright. You got hit by a car. You got fucked already. Like,
I swear, I was out of work. Like, man.
Sucks to say.
I got dicked on that one. Because there's no traffic cam and it was her whatever mine. And this isn't a race thing. This just is what it is. Black women know the fucking insurance laws inside and out.
Okay. Maybe she just knew them.
And be that as it may, she knew there was no traffic cam there, so it was her whatever mine.
Yeah.
So.
Then you're like, how else did I get these injuries? Like, I did not have them when I woke up.
Because she ran the red light.
Oh, okay.
She said she didn't.
Ah, gotcha. Damn bikes. I saw a guy on a moped the other day.
Yeah, and I was like,
dude,
I still got scars all over. I was fucked up over that shit.
This dude had a hoodie on that says, "Have a good time all the time," but was on a moped. And I've never been like, that's why you're there.
yeah, dude. Like,
that slogan
like,
right there is what
funnier?
got you where you at right now, pal.
When I do like electrical work and the painters are there, you see like a fleet of like 5 of them scooters because ain't none of them got a fucking.
I love the amount of meth that's involved in construction. Like it's it's ridiculous.
Now it's opioids.
To see
opioids are involved in construction.
Yeah.
Here in Wilmington, North Carolina, it is opioids.
Yeah, we kind of travel, so we kind of go between like we kind of go all over, man. We've even had jobs in Pennsylvania, Charleston, kind of everywhere. So we kind of bounce around. We're not just here.
Yeah, I stay here, and then I go to Brunswick County and Pender County, but that's as far as I go. Terrible fucking place.
You got the fucking Super Bowl, man. It's Chiefs. It's Tom Brady. You a sports guy?
I played some sports ball in college.
Yeah. Where at?
I was a pitcher.
Oh, no shit, dude.
I was left-handed pitcher.
Got a fucking cannon?
My ball had a natural run on it.
Yeah.
You can see my jersey got retired.
Look at you. I see you. Is that
because I broke some records in middle school.
Look at you. I retired after Little League. I felt I hit my prime.
But dude, I was people don't believe it. Like I'll go on stage, I'll be like, yeah, I was a college athlete at one time. People start laughing. I'm like,
I just look like a guy that was like worked out his whole life and became an alcoholic. Like, I'm just like buff but fat.
Now you look like a gym teacher.
Yo, dude, it's hilarious. I look like Bob Ross just came back.
And then you come in the morning, you're hungover, you're just shut up.
I don't wanna.
You just throw the basketballs out. You're
Dude,
just get out of my face.
I got a friend that's a gym teacher and he slays. He fucking kills, dude. Can't take him anywhere.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole. Is it the shorts?
Know,
it's got to be the shorts.
Some people, I don't know. Some people just like teachers.
Shaping the youth of America.
I like teachers.
One mom at a time.
There was a teacher. I did a show, last year, and there was a teacher out in the crowd, and I ended up hooking up with her afterwards.
Good for you.
She's at, and then afterwards, I was like, she doesn't need to be around children. This girl is out of her fucking mind.
I've dated
I don't think she's gonna listen to this, so I don't care.
Who gives a shit anyway? Come. You know who you are.
You know, no one knows. No one knows. Maybe a couple people that were at that show that night saw me flirting with her and stuff, but you know who you are. I mean, you're fine, but it terrified me a little bit that
oh yeah, man. The terrifying thing about growing up is realizing, dude. The terrifying thing about growing up is realizing your parents are just average ass normal people. They're just a dude drinking during the week with a fucking 7-year-old. You know, it's wild. It's so wild to see perspective on this shit. It's crazy. But my thing was nurses. I had 7 in a row. If I got
Dad
shot,
was married to one.
Yeah, if I got shot in Wilmington, I am going to die 100%. If I'm in New Hanover, I am fucking dead on arrival, kid. And they're just gonna walk by me.
Oh my god.
One might still like me. I don't know. Maybe 2.
But if you were to die, your family could get Clemmons party rentals, and you can get tables, tents, and chairs for any kind of memorial services or parties or whatever you want to do.
It's a great read into an ad read, dude. That was a fucking great one, dude. What an intro. What a transition.
What a segue into this ad. If you have a beloved one who was killed in a tragic way and you want a service, well...
Jesus.
Clemmons Party Rentals is the place for you. They have tents, chairs, tables, anything you need to rent for any kind of event. And I'm being serious. The info to contact him is in the bio beneath. And he's got a new thing during COVID. It's the portable foot pump hand washing station, which is super important during COVID for an event. So go ahead and look at the info in the bio below, and if you have an event, give him a call. What a segue into that.
I know, right? So you can do other events besides funerals, right?
Oh, absolutely. You can do any event.
Yeah. Anything that involves tables and chairs and not just somebody getting struck by a vehicle.
Right. It could be struck by anything.
Yeah. Touched by an angel or by Peter. I don't know. Oh, man. What a fucking day.
I enjoy doing ads.
Yeah, honestly.
Because, one, I'm super thankful it keeps the lights on. And speaking of, I got new lights and got the new table.
Looks fucking great, man.
I know I've been gone for a little bit, but,
back.
Yeah. Now I got some cool,
You're like Frank the Tank. I'm
now,
back.
Now it looks, it looks a little nicer around here.
Like I said, man, I love your setup, dude. You're doing things, man, and that's what really matters, dude.
Yeah, man.
It's cool, man, to reach out like this and really bring together. It's fucking rad.
I got, I'll have to get to, and I've probably said this 1,000 times on the show, I got to get the keg filled.
Happens, man. Like I said, I haven't really been boozing, man. That's perfect amount, dude. 2 shots, feeling fucking a little loosey-goosey.
Yeah, man.
We'll get there.
Fuck yeah. But, this Friday, me and him are both going to be at the VFW 2722 Carolina Beach Road. I could be mistaken, but
sounded pretty legit. I believe
you go on
it.
the website, you can confirm it.
I believed it immediately.
It's going to be both of us lovely gentlemen doing a set, and there's going to be a concert afterwards featuring Reef Marley. He's performed a lot around town. Maybe some of you have heard of him. If you haven't, be a new fan and come out, please. It's going to be a good time. Go on the website. You can buy tickets. It might sell out. I don't know.
We're going to try to.
But yeah, I'm going to try to. Either way, there's a full bar there. You know, it's not like one of these brewery shows where they just have their beer. There's going to be liquor, drinks, whatever. It's going to be indoors. Please wear a mask. Don't be a dick.
Yes. We want to try to keep putting on shows. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, everyone's trying to be safe.
We're all here to
agree
have a
with
good
it?
time.
Don't agree with it? I don't care. Just please wear one.
Or just cough on your grandmother's clown collection. Whatever the fuck you want to do.
Okay, just please
show up.
Just make
Be
it.
safe.
Just please make an attempt. Try to keep us doing shows.
Good, because I'll take about anything. No, man, I've got great friends, great support, great people in this town, man, that actually really get behind me, man. And it's wild. It's wild to see. Never fucking thought it in a million years, man. It's cool. There's a rad group of people out there that support what we're doing.
Oh, dude, I'm so glad a lot of us can fucking work together, and you know I know there's a few people that want to pull against everything, but you know whatever. We got a solid group of people that want to do the damn thing and want to work together.
I'm gonna do all Roy Cooper material. Just kidding.
Well, yes.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, he's not the most loved person on the internet. Right
Hey,
now.
I'm seeing bars open up that weren't open, and I'm fucking down for it.
The fucking numbers are down.
They found
the numbers are down. That's
they found a way, and I'm fucking so stoked, man.
Hey, everything's gonna be all right. If you want to come to the shows, please, we're more than welcome. And if you don't want to come to the shows, yeah, that's okay too.
Yeah, we're still gonna be around.
But don't shame the people that want to come to the shows, and don't shame us, please. We just try to do the best we can for everybody.
Baby,
okay, give us a break.
Baby, you treat me so fun.
But thank you guys for fucking listening. I fucking love every single one of you to death.
Yeah, man. Man.
It's
fucking rad,
you
dude.
fucking came on, man, and saw the my playhouse.
This is fun, dude. I'm glad this is the first podcast I've actually gotten to do, man. So this is a rad little talk, dude.
I'm glad I got some to pop your cherry on the podcast. I'm glad I could make it as professional as possible.
I'm loud as shit, so I guarantee you're gonna have to change the editing and this.
Dude, most of the time I put it out as is.
Fuck yeah, dude. Who gives a shit?
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm Brad Allred. It's at Brad Allred Comedy on Instagram. Yeah, dude. I'm around.
Check him out.
Yeah. Jewish looking guy. Fucking, yeah.
Go ahead and follow him. If you want to.
Fuck yeah, dude. I got
check him out this Friday at the show.
Absolutely.
And I'm also going to be hosting Ellie Coleman's show on Sunday at Pravda. Woo, woo.
Oh, shit, dude. I'll make an appearance to that for real.
I'm hosting the Pravda Valentine's show on Sunday. It'll be a swell time. I'm dressed up and look nice.
Well, I see you shining, dude. You'll definitely have somebody like your tank.
Possibly. I'm just there to have a good time.
Yeah,
man.
it's like Fern Gully down there.
I'm just there to have a good time. Dude, I appreciate
this
you
was
coming.
fucking rad, man. I'm glad you had me, dude. I'm glad we could get together.
Glad you guys
we'll
came
be doing
out.
This in the future
I'm
too.
Hunter Sutton. It's Unfiltered and Offensive.
Peace. Fuck yeah, man.
Dude, I'm glad you came.